All right, this is a how-to shop on how to build your own affordable LED module like this one right here that will outperform a standard tri-cree. I have everything lined out here so that this is really easy. Don't have to do any soldering, get right through this. What we have here, I'm going to use my little pointer here, lightsaber pointer. We're going to point each item out here. We have the LED chip. We have a heat sink right here. We are using the Chanzon. I have a quick close-up of that for you right there. Chanzon LED chip. And what I do is we grab some epoxy here. I like to use the epoxy. Some people use thermal tape, thermal adhesive. The epoxy does real good, sticks to it. Once we get the chip epoxied to the heat sink there, we have this little guy right there. He's on there ready to go. The next stage is to wire that up. We got this little guy right here that we wired up. I go ahead and just bridge the positive and then wire each of the negatives. I like to do them in color so they're real easy to identify. We're using the standard rgbx board. This is a 12 font board. You get that Dark Wolf and Damien Saber. We have a lens and module that we put together right there. And I'm going to go back through these again here real quick. The LED chip, you get those guys for about $1 a piece. The heat sinks you can get for about 25 cents a piece. They come on a pad here, 25 a piece. This is just a smaller pad right there. You break them apart, do them yourself. The wiring, very cheap and negligible if you go bulk. You can get professional wiring. All different colors so you have easy identification. Lining up all your LEDs real quick. After we insert our LED into our lens and module right there, we're blasting through this here really quick. I have a module ready to go right there. As you can see, we'll zoom in just a little bit there. All color coded. I use white for my power. And then what I have here also is a foot candle meter so that we can measure the intensity of the modules. And right now I'm going to switch to the lightsaber hilt here that I just got done building. On one end here we have the 6-pin homemade LED module. On the other end I put the tri-cree in. As you can see here, one end has the standard module we just built in it, and the other end here we have the tri-cree sitting down in there, as you can see. So we'll check these out. The tri-cree I used is a standard tri-cree that you get from a few shops. They cost anywhere from $15 to $20. The LED module we put together here, if you do it yourself, put it together yourself, it costs about an average of $2. I kid you not. A lot of sites actually charge upwards of $15 for this very same LED module. You can build it yourself for $2. I utilize these LED modules a lot, lighting up my crystals and custom lightsabers here. As you can see here, I've built quite a few. And we got this one right here. As you can see, it has the tri-cree in one end, and then it has the custom built in the other end. And now we are going to use the foot candle meter here. Measures overall intensity of the LEDs. We have it set to red right now. And right now we're going to go to the tri-cree. Now mind you, these are very, very bright LEDs. So you do not want to look at them. They can harm your eyeballs if you look directly at them. So it is best to test them with some good equipment. Even this piece of equipment right here, I'm having to go to the times 100 setting so that I can get a reading here without going over on the meter here. First, we're going to measure the tri-cree on red. And we're putting it right over the lightsaber here at 2 inches on each of my hilt settings here. As you can see, we have a 4.2 times 100. Now we're going to go to the homemade module here. And we have a 20.1. Going back to the tri-cree on red, we're only at 3.7. So let's go ahead and change some colors here. Let's go to green now. We're going to test the homemade pin. Woo, green really kicks up there. We're at 95, 93, drop down to about 86. Now we're going to test the tri-cree. Again, the tri-cree, unfortunately, is only at 11. And you can see on the meter here, here's the 6-pin module we just built. I'm off-angling this so you can see the intensity that I'm measuring. 77, 78, this is on green setting. And now here's the tri-cree. So, unfortunately, oops, now we're gonna let's test out the blue here. Whoa! Here is the homemade module, blue. Now here's the tri-cree. Again, just over 10 on the tri-cree. Whereas the homemade pin, 78, almost 80. If I close her up, yep. Wow. So there you have it. A homemade $2 on a foot candle meter that is doing better than a tri-cree that is quite a bit more expensive. So now we'll go ahead and toss the blades in to this guy and give you a visual perspective. It's not too much different on the visual perspective, but it is enough to see. So let's go check that out. Here we have the 6-pin $1.50 LED, and here we have the tri-cree. So now that we've seen the visual perspective there, you can see how, if you want to spend a little bit of time and a little bit of research, you can actually build a cheaper LED module that can outperform a standard lightsaber tri-cree. Again, this is a $2 average of $2 versus the tri-cree. I won't mention which site I got it from, but the lenses and the tri-cree disc were at $15, whereas some sites charge an average of $20. So if you want to spend a little bit of time, you can not only save some money, but you can make something that will outperform some of the baselit lightsabers out there and really give you a nice product. So I hope this helped you out. Have a great day, everyone.